was Greg Biffle and Schrader in the middle, and Jeff Gordon on the inside.
So we'll take a look at the race off of pit road. When we come back to the Brickyard, go back to the commercial break. We're under caution at Indy. Green flag in the air at the Brickyard.
You know what's helping these guys a lot right now? BP, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. There's no cars a lap down.
No cars to the inside, because if they're a 4th place car, they're starting 4th instead of 8th.
Most of the cars took 4 tires. Jimmy Johnson, the championship leader, restarted 7th after a 2-tire stop. Tony Stewart leads, Jeremy Mayfield 2nd, then Brian Vickers and Matt Kenseth. There's Johnson in the 48 on the outside of Mark Martin.
Being passed by Mark Martin. Here comes Jeff Gordon. Contact between Gordon and 0 on Mike Bliss.
And we saw that earlier this season.
That was Chicago all over again, wasn't it?
Boy, and Jeff Gordon in that 24 leaned.
I might have a right front going down.
I was going to say, he leaned down that right front pretty hard.
He's got some damage to that fender, and we know that that hurts the handling capabilities of these cars dramatically.
Greg Biffle involved in that collision on pit road, restarted 34th.
Yeah, Gordon's going to have some problems here with the front of that car, the way it's damaged.
And look at these guys closing in on Stewart. You've been liking Mayfield's car.
I have. I mean, you know, Tony's got a strong car, but Jeremy's car looks the best in traffic. And then once he gets out of traffic, he was as fast or faster than Stewart. So those 2 cars right there are definitely the strongest cars in the race right now.
And right now, the 25 car, Vickers hanging with these 2 front cars. Great battle for the first 3 spots.
And I'll tell you, the next 3 cars are coming too. Kenseth, Kane, and Sadler.
Kane looking on the inside of Kenseth. Kane in 9, Kenseth in 17, and give it to the 9.
Tony Stewart, no trouble.
Scott Riggs, the 10 car, around he goes.
A lot of guys behind him.
Oh, man, that was close.
Caution is out. Riggs rolls away. There are 15 scoring loops around this track. The scoring will revert to the previously passed loop.
Sure looks like contact from the rear on that one.
Yeah.
I didn't
my
see
guess, but they were in a big pack.
Forgot I was on the outside of him.
Someone forgot he was on the outside of him, he said.
Yeah.
This could be a huge break for the 24.
Yeah, because they're going to have to come down and get that fender fixed.
Tony Stewart is the race leader. Once the caution comes out, the teams stop racing. See if we can see what happened here.
I guess Kurt Busch's, I don't know. Kurt Busch, the 97 car, was around the 10. I don't know if he was the one that Scott was talking about was underneath him or not.
Let's take a look from Harvick's car, see what he saw. Looks like the 97 ran up into him.
You think?
Looked like the 97
That's the way I saw it.
Yeah.
Looked like the 97 got loose, and when he corrected, just ran up right in the side of the 10 car.
And these guys back here behind him.
They did a good
nice
job.
Work. And that's disappointing for Riggs. He's got rallies on that car for a handful of races here. Second half of the season. Green flag with 33 to go. Some guys will be able to make it, and some guys will not.
Well, we know Greg Zipadelli said the 20 car is going to have to stop again.
Unless they stay out for a number of caution flag laps. We've run 23 laps, 14 laps, 2 laps, 8 laps, 1 lap, 6 laps, 13 laps, 20 laps, and 3 laps. Here comes the 9.
You see Kane underneath. Vickers takes a spot. But, you know, when you're in Stewart's position, you ain't going to conserve fuel.
You can't.
I mean, you got the field behind you, and so you got to go.
So how many laps have we run this last since Tony Stewart stopped?
Tony Stewart's basically, I'll double check the math.
Uh-oh, math. So we got Stewart opening up that lead. What are they saying, Marty, about the 19th? Because Mayfield looks like he's got a strong car.
He has an outstanding car, Wally. They've had a terrific day, but the problem is they, too, short on fuel. About 1.5 laps, Slugger Labby told me, so they need some caution laps, just like the 20 car.
Oh, almost contact between teammates. 9 and 19, but Jeremy goes up the hill. Lets Casey Kane take over that second spot.
The answer to your question, BP, is 3, the last 3-lap segment of green flag laps.
Green flag lap, plus the caution flag.
Yes. So that's roughly a total of 12.
Vickers and the 25 car, that green car that you can't miss, trying to take the spot from Mayfield, too.
Suddenly his car doesn't look as good as it has.
And that's what happened to Casey Kane the last time they had a restart.
Elliott Sadler trying to get on the inside of the 17 of Matt Kenseth. Can't quite make it. That was Sadler in 38.
Oh, man, that is coming close. Nah, Mayfield may lose a spot here. Couldn't get the car turned down, so he had to get out of the gas. He lost that momentum.
Got back in behind Vickers, though. Battle for second. Here you see Kane chasing down Stewart.
Trying to chase down. And guess what? The last lap, Casey Kane was faster than Tony Stewart. He is chasing him down. 4/10 of a second faster.
Just that battle you guys were looking for earlier coming up? Stewart's car is using a little bit more racetrack than he was earlier, which means his car's sliding a little bit more than Casey Kane's car. Means Casey Kane's car's hooked up a little bit better.
In May, it was Casey Kane winning in the 9 car. Tony Stewart finishing second.
And Tony Stewart couldn't have been happier for Casey.
He wouldn't be happy for him today, I don't believe.
No.
Not at this racetrack.
He's not happy to even see him in the mirror right now.
Their relationship wasn't always sparkling, but they have mended fences.
That's what you call making your car wide. That's what Stewart's doing right now.
Boy, Kane is right there. Marty?
Casey trying to get the lead. He came on the radio. They've been tied off to noon long. He said, you know what, guys? We finally have it loosened up. And Tommy Baldwin said, I can see that.
Last lap, Casey Kane ran his fastest lap of the day.
But 2 laps before that, Tony ran his fastest of the day.
He did, yes.
Track's cooling off a little bit.
And we're getting closer to the end at Indianapolis.
Exactly. Boy, Kane's car looks good right there.
And Tony is not saving any fuel now. If you get to a point, if you're Casey Kane, you know you're faster than him. You just got to...
You got to go.
You got to
get right now. I mean, you've got 28 laps left. You know your car's good now. If you get by him, you may be able to drive away from him. So that's what you want to do while your car's still good or better than Tony's. You want to get it done now. But Tony's not making that real easy on Kane.
No, sir. Down the front stretch at Indy, the Fan Canyon. Marty?
You guys notice Tony Stewart is ducking out to break Casey Kane's lap coming down the front stretch. That's what he's trying to do, trying to slow Casey down a little bit. Ray Abraham on the radio told Casey, listen, there are a lot of laps left. Be calm, be patient. We have a great car.
Ray Abraham is car owner, former crew chief for Jeff Gordon. Now Casey Kane tries to make the move and can't do it there.
Like I said earlier, there is a draft that you use here. These straightaways are so long that the draft does come into play. Ooh, this may be it.
Casey Kane on the inside.